There's a certain loneliness to grief, to healing. When you look around and you see the world moving on, people laughing, they are making weekend plans, they are showing up for each other, they are achieving milestones of their lives, and well, here you are, still trying to pick up the pieces of what happened to you. Even though you know that what people are choosing to show is not necessarily the full picture of their life, knowing this doesn't really help the pain you are still feeling. And that's because you still have a bleeding wound. That's because you are still trying to make sense of your loss, what you have been through, what you are trying to heal from. And it's a really tough spot to be in. So let's talk about it. Hello, my dears. I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk about realities of life, especially if you are in your late 30s and God forbid if you are over 40 like I do. I think you might find a lot of things that would resonate with you in this channel. So let's dive into today's topic. So, when you got hit by these waves of sadness, you also find yourself feeling lonely and isolated because even though there might be other people who are going through or went through to similar events in your life, the effect of these events on your life is very different. For example, for me, yes, there are other people who got betrayed by the person they trusted most, and there are people who went through cancer treatments, and there are also people who went through it at the same time, like I do, but still, it's a totally different wound, what I have versus what they have. And that's why it makes you feel like, okay, no one is gonna understand what I'm going through as I do. And that puts you in a very isolated space to be in. And well, ironically, that's at a time where you kind of need lots of support from other people, but you yourself tend to think that, yeah, I'm alone and no one will understand that. I want to talk about what helps me during those times. Of course, this is not a cure for all. This may not apply to all. It doesn't even apply to me all the time when I have these episodes, but hey, at least it is what I'm trying to do. So, one time, a friend of mine told me that, okay, yes, you are right. We will never understand what you are going through, what you are feeling through, but do we really understand you fully to be able to support you, to be there for you? And that phrasing, that really helped me at the time because it prevented me from shutting down my doors and letting my friends to hold my hand when I'm going through a hard time. That's something I realized that yes, they don't have to fully understand. They can't fully understand what I'm going through, but they can still show their support, affection, and care for me, which I definitely needed at the time. And yeah, everyone needs it. And another thing, what I'm trying to do at those times is I'm trying to stick to the basics of healing. And when I say basics of healing, this is what I mean. Well, first, I'm trying to put a name on the negative emotion I'm feeling. Is it like frustration? Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it grief? What is it? The more accurate you are, the more like precise you are, the better. For example, for me at the moment, this is something like, well, feeling frustrated over the unfairness of what happened to me, where seemingly the people who played a huge role in this are going around unpunished, so to say, unaffected. I'm still trying to deal with the aftermath of their choices. After you name the feeling, you need to hear the message. Like this negative feeling, it's not the enemy, it's just a messenger, and you need to hear the message. And for me, that message is something like, well, you are seeing the level of hurt. It's just proof that, well, you really cared. This is your capacity of love, of being able to trust. which is not the problem itself, but maybe you need to learn to put some boundaries to care for yourself so you don't get hurt this much next time. And after hearing the message, and this is important, you need to stop putting the message on repeat. Your painful memories are not your favorite Spotify list, okay? So after you heard it, you need to put your attention and your focus to somewhere else, not stay there. And for me, that's something like literally asking myself, what can I do for myself today, this moment? What can I do for my future self? And it's okay if I don't manage to do it all the time. It's okay if it still hurts. And it's okay if my best in trying to do that is maybe just surviving the weekend. Because for me, that's the most important thing right now. Even under these circumstances, I'm still trying my best for myself. And my best doesn't necessarily mean I'm executing a perfect self care routine, but it is acknowledging this kind of moments. And yeah, it is literally accepting, hey, some days are like this, and I'm still proud of you, proud of myself that I'm showing up for myself in the best way I can. And well, honestly, that's all we can do, is it not? So, in short, be kind to yourselves. Healing is messy, and it is okay when you have bad days, bad moments, and just try to do what you can, and it will be fine. This too shall pass. So, yeah, if this resonated with you guys, please do comment and like and share. It might be a small thing for you, but it really means a lot to me. And thank you for watching. Bye.